also because Secret in the last month have adjusted a little bit, I would say, in terms of farm priority. Yapzor takes less in a lot of games, and Puppy actually takes more. So
what?
But Yapzor is still by nature, if you will, a rather greedy player, but it's not anymore the classic, oh, out farms his offlane consistently. Like, that's not how they play it anymore.
Okay.
I think you'll see it in this game.
Is this actually... Okay, Nisha Puppy in the bot lane. Where does Yapzor go?
So they do Coddle Monkey. Oh, they're aggro tri-laning, actually.
Is he actually staying for this aggro try? Looks like it.
I think so. Okay, so this was an option I wasn't considering because I really thought they wanted to tie it against Lycan, but another way of dealing with Lycan is just playing, like, outnumbering him. If Viking are to bring a third hero down here, I don't think they're really favored in this lane because Lycan is very bad at tri-lanes. Oh my god, that's a good blinding light.
Wow.
Celery's actually gonna die.
A couple more right clicks and first blood goes the way of Nisha. I mean, that was really good execution. I never hear.
Whoever says celery, I don't know, that's not really...
Well, if you put enough ranch on it, it's...
Against Lycan's army is really good, obviously, but still very unusual. I'm curious to see if he gets another point, or if this was just a...
All in, baby.
A 2-point spray.
Yapzor. He does have an Aether Remnant in the bot lane. Looks like it will not connect, but Celery's actually stuck in this position, blinded into it, like you said, and down he goes. So 2 kills on the board thus far for Secret. As, like you said, Monkey King is farming the crap out of this game right now. Another Aether Remnant, this time into a Boundless Strike. Not enough to actually get a kill on Aramis, but damage has been done. Very little HP. As Marana in the top lane, taken out
Oh,
by
this is
Zai.
bad. This is real
Wow.
bad. Yeah, they have to TP Bane up here. Okay, they brought Quap. But not only does he die on Marana, but he dies with a full wave in tower plus a siege creep. And Zai was playing very aggressive into him. And at some point, like, if you're Marana and there's a tide running at you and hitting you, you have to fight back, right? You can't just run away every single time and not get any control of the lane. So maybe they were both floating on, like, semi-low HP. And then Zai got the...
Bottom lane. Aether Remnant. Yapzor sets up another potential kill here. Toby, not really anything he can do. No leaps availed.
Oh.
Boom actually came in, but the Boundless Strike misses. Puppy getting very low, but will live with 5 HP. Now the pressure is upon Boom. Has 3 stacks of Jingu Mastery, but sidestep the rest, and that'll break things up. So 4-1 advantage now for Secret, but another kill onto this Marana. Her game feels just awful right now.
Yeah, it's not good. And it's a hero that likes to play with tempo, right? We've seen some Cormoranas have huge impact, like team that really stands out with it. Oh, alright, that's a Sonic.
Nice. Yeah, that was a Sonic Wave. It looks like Earthshaker.
And that was a Ravage. Okay.
Another Ravage, wow.
Guess we're using the big spells right now. Nisha, nice dodge on the arrow. Might have to try to fight back here.
No, Nisha.
It's Jingo stacks.
Nice Boundless Strike, a little bit of healing, but there is the Nightmare. Celery.
Nice catch.
The right clicks, and Toby with the Starstorm. By Shad and company in the mid lane, so Puppy's gonna have to TP with that level 1 Illuminate. And it is a level 2 Blinding Light still, but of course hasn't really increased his levels that much since we last talked about it.
Gosh, you see immediately they bring the wall here.
They know the Rat is down. Boom does not have Sonic Wave either, but Matamba is able to get the tier 1 tower all by himself, so defense is successful from Secret in the mid lane.
This is basically textbook defense, but...
They're going for more. Zai. Earthshaker. Good stun. Looks like Zai will likely go down. It's 2 Booms. Scream of Pain. Not sure if they actually want to continue to fight, but the root onto the Queen of Pain, into the Fear. Do they have enough to actually take him out is the question. Yapzor doesn't have an Aether Remnant for a little bit. So Boom gets out, no problem. In fact, Celery able to sidestep the Aether Remnant as well.
Good stuff from both teams here.
Tower is under attack.
You're gonna smoke.
Viking.
That was not spotted by the observer that Secret have down here. I think they smoked just outside of vision of both wards, so nicely done. And this could reward them big time mid lane. Oh no, that's...
Sleep on the bear. They lose vision on Matamba. They're gonna find him though, and there's the grip. That should be more than enough to get the kill. But the Fear comes in at the last moment, but the Earthshaker ult will be enough to finish off your lone Druid, and now the tier 1 tower will likely follow suit. They did get the bottom one, did Secret, so it'll be a trade of sorts. Yapzor looking for the deny, but I'll have to Astral Step.
Very good trade for Viking. Jingu, you have a way, like you said, of the lone Druid route. If you're clutch, you can dodge Ravage. Which isn't even that hard, actually. As long as you're paying attention to it, you will dodge it. It's more about if he's in your vision range or not.
Zai is closing in on a blink dagger, just a few hundred more gold to go.
They see
Bottom
Toby.
lane.
Uh-oh.
Celery together right now. Nisha is watching from above. Aramis is available on the back end, though. They're going to start with the Boundless Strike. Grip onto Yapzor. There's the Echo Slam onto 2. Beautifully done, but the counter Ravage from Zai into the Monkey King ult. It looks like Aramis will find his way to the grave, along with the Bane Elemental. Now, Toby, under that Moonlight Shadow, looks like he will live, so a lot of ultimates expended and 2 supports die. Make it 3 as top lane Puppy gets taken out by Boom. So 2 for 1 across the board.
That was dangerous. But just as much from Secret. Zai just there at the right time. Very nicely set up. They were kind of expecting, I think, that Viking were semi-baiting that, just because when they looked at the rest of the map, the heroes weren't there. Here we go. New story. It's time for Roche. There's no Ravage. An arrow here to scout. Oh, actually, never mind.
Pretty quick Roche, it looks like. Necro 3 is now online. Toby's not really that close. I mean, yeah, he's not really that close to MKB. Still a couple minutes away at least. Not sure what power spike they're looking for before they just get ultra aggressive. Obviously, they can just Aegis how they like. Aegis picked up by the Queen of Pain. They're going to smoke immediately. And they ping around Nisha, unless that's Nisha's ping, actually. He's going to jump in. And the Yules, like, going to go for Yapzor, but actually the Fissure misses. Blinks in with the Enchant Totem, though. Boom. Coming in as well. Lycan's going to pop the ult. The Yapzor are completely out of Astral Steps. So that's going to be an easy cleanup. They were definitely looking for more than that.
They're happy to cut that when you consider what they got out of it. They used Shapeshift. In the meantime, Secret are pushing all 3 lanes. They got, I believe they got the bottom tier 2 tower. They did. But now this could make it worthwhile. This is such a hard kill, though.
And now that Shad's ult has
There's like
completely run out, they're not going to go any further, it looks like. Get her the reinforcements.
I like Puppy's trademark move of blinding light into TP out. This is what he's doing.
Zai is left to his own devices now. Arrow
nice
gets a little bit of vision. And Boom will just continue to chase him down. Zai does have a TP, but
oh my.
Oh, do they have vision? Boom. Oh, the fissure from the back end. And that's going to be a kill. Finally.
That was actually godlike movement from Zai. But his blink options were extremely limited because half the forest up here is cut. So he kind of only had one place to go, and they do fissure him out. So
we're going to have a TP.
Good work from
TP here from Puppy and company. Looks like the Ignis Fastest will be used, and it will be used effectively to take out the Bane Elemental. 19 minutes, 52 seconds. Nisha going for this outpost. I'm not sure if he has it
wrong
by himself.
side.
It's close. And controlled by the Dire too long ago. Does have the Echo Slam available as well. Couple couriers coming out. Used to scout. My Puppy's actually way down there. And that's exactly what Viking is going to try to do something about. See if they get the courier as well. Nope. They're just going to go.
Oh my god, the random blind. No.
Fortunate.
If he dodges the arrow now too.
Toby. Ah, arrow. Nicely played. So Puppy will inevitably die. Oh, the Ravage onto 3! Surprise attack from Zai. Celery gets off the Brain Sap, healing himself decent amount, but here comes Nisha. Deletes him from the game. Aramis gets off the Echo Slam. It's only onto the one hero, trying to stun as much as possible. It's Nisha now turning his sights onto Toby. It's going to be pretty close. He's going to get that kill. Looks like it'll be a trade of sorts, so as now Boom has come to play. Shadow Strike applied to Zai. Ooh, blink out just in time for Boom. That looks like it's going to break things up. It's a 2 for 1. Zai is just continuing to chase this Queen of Pain. But yeah, that'll be the end of it.
Oh, I don't know if Celery should have done that. Okay,
he gets off the
I thought he was going to get caught by the bear.
The bear is getting a lot stronger. It has the Hyperstone in addition to the Mask of Madness.
Oh, they're chasing this?
And the Desolator. A nice fear. Yapzor in the trees right now. Not sure if they know he's here. I don't think so. Does have 2 Astral Steps available. Yeah, this is an awkward, like, 30 seconds.
I didn't feel in trouble, and he was right.
Smoke is going to be broken by the Earthshaker, who blinks out to safety. Nicely played there. Courier actually gives Aramis believe it brought a staff of wizardry, which actually showed where he was. Looks like he will be found, though. It did cost an Ignis Fatus Cinder.
Yeah.
Not sure if that was worth, but either way. Oh, mid lane, Boom has to pop the BKB and blink away to safety. We'll use that rune bottle to heal up as much as he can. That was super close. I'm actually not even sure. You still don't know. All right, Kuros. Got it.
Quiros.
Thanks, Cinderin.
I amplify my...
I'm not saying, there's no way I'm saying that. Puppy's gonna get gripped, trying to take the outpost. And there's TP support for Mirana coming in, and this is gonna be an easy kill. 26-minute mark as well, so Nisha actually gets stunned in the tree. Eccleston is not in range to get the stun off. Nisha's gonna have to pop his ult on the high ground, but they have the damage with Toby just jumping in. Ravage is a little bit too late. Sonic Wave to follow. It's a 2-for-0 in favor of Viking. Boom pops the BKB, focuses his sight on that bear, but the bear is really tanky. It looks like everybody else wants to get it as Mirana and Earthshaker die, despite the Monkey King dying very early for Secret.
You don't really feel like you need MKB, I think. I'm not really much of a lone druid player, so when it comes to like what you get in your 6th slot on this kind of hero, oh boy.
Oh, Ravage onto 2, and they are deleting the Queen of Pain, and the Bane is next.
Set up.
And they will just continue on. Yapster doesn't have Aether Remnant, but to get off the Yules, Toby's forced to leap away, still with the Aegis intact. Yeah, now they're wishing that he had not only his Shivas finished in his inventory, but perhaps the Aegis as well. It's completely stun locked, despite having such a defensive build. Zai jumps in again, but Toby's going to do a lot of damage. You got to be careful. Fissure, Toby actually stuck in a weird spot now. Has to pop his BKB in order to run past that Aether Remnant. Now Matumba Man just going to bash him with the bear. That is the Aegis gone. Leap 1 is available. He gets taunted immediately thanks to the Aether Remnant again, and this could be the beginning of the end for game 1.
Probably getting a pretty burial there with the light.
Burial?
Burial?
Looks like this is going to be minimum 2 racks. They cannot go for megas.
Are they going to respect this and back out? Maybe they will. They used a couple of big ultis. No, they're still going bot. They're feeling it. Oh, nice
15
blink.
seconds on Queen of Pain. They assume that somebody has buyback, but not anymore. It's been long enough period as Yapster jumps in. If they can get another kill, this will be big, even if it's on just a lowly support. Celery pops that Ghost Scepter and will die shortly after. The Zoo is alive. Echo Slam onto 2.
Instant
Pop the BKB and Sonic Wave deletes him again. That's a 3x combo according to that Arcana. And with that, Secret will not be able to get that second Rax and will attempt to fall back. And if all they lose is a Monkey King, this is an extreme win. Of course,
Tanky Puppies. He has Meg Vanguard. And Medallion. Oh,
Vanguard? What in the God's name? Is he going for Crimson or something?
I guess he wants Crimson against Lycan. Do they have anything here? Yules came up cooldown. He didn't use it.
Oh my goodness.
He had Yules ready for a full second on Boom. I think he didn't realize it was ready.
Maybe he didn't realize how tanky Puppy was.
Definitely a kill. Yeah, he's in disbelief. He just did. That's also good for sure. He's probably in anticipation of the Co-op Orchid, possibly. Oh, this is a big fight coming up.
Bot lane, Zai and company were attempting to take out the tower, but a nice stun here onto Nisha. They break the trees. Actually, that was his teammate. I believe Coddle may have gotten him killed. Puppy is going to end up paying the price. That's 2 for nothing in Secret. They do get the range racks and will attempt to fall back. Zai with the Ravage available. Not sure if he wants to use it. He will, and see if they can actually clean somebody up on top of this. Queen of Pain, again, just gets decimated with no HP at all. Coddle will be next, though. Buyback onto the Queen of Pain.
Oh, there's Abyssal coming for the bear. Uh-oh. But he has the Vanguard on his hero currently.
Anchor smash. It's like they're going to clean up celery sticks. Very delicious treat indeed. Not have the ranch, though, this time around. Buyback now onto Bane. And I think with that, Secret probably will be okay with this. Okay, I assume that... Oh, the arrow does hit onto Zai. And that's a lot of damage coming from Toby. There's a counter initiation.
Abyssal.
Boom with a huge ult onto 3 heroes. Into the fissure as well. Zai looks to be dead as the Echo Slam is being used to very little effect. But did get the kill, I suppose. Matumba being chased, or is it the other way around? The bear just beating the crap out of Earthshaker. looks like Aramis will actually go down to Yapzor, and it'll be another trade of sorts. This fight is continuing somehow. Matumba Man, this will be a big kill. They really need this. He keeps healing. Jesus H. Yapzor, the lone survivor for now. Attempting to get out of dodge. Boom gets Yules. Yapzor with the TP, but the arrow connects. And they not only defend the range racks,
the Ravage plus Void Spirit combo, and the Bear is just proving to be incredibly powerful. Puppy?
Yeah, he just clipped him with that Shiva's Guard, and that will likely spell the doom of Puppy. He's going to use this. Oh, they did it again! Nisha is stunned for 4 seconds into the Yules. Queen of Pain attempting to kill this Ignis Fatus. He will get it. He has a level 25 Fear now on the Scream of Pain. Nisha forced to use his ultimate, but I don't think it's going to be enough as Toby comes in with some ridiculous right clicks. But the healing from Nisha is out of control. Are you serious? How did he even get that kill? So biting off more than he can chew. And Nisha somehow lives through that engagement and gets a kill.
Oh, he got found now.
Again, there's the Fear. The Ravage to follow. Nisha extremely low. Needs to get those Jingus up. He will do so, but the Sonic Wave gets him very low. And there's the last right click from Shad, taking that Monkey King to the grave finally. Aramis jumps in with the Enchant Totem. Echo Slam to follow, only onto the one. Astral Spirit does have two, so Yapzor is fine. Meanwhile, the Siege Creep in the bottom lane, along with the Wave, is actually taking out the melee rack, Cinderin. They have to use Fortification.
Still, how
does the Fear work against Monkey King when he's on a tree? Does he actually come off the tree?
I think he stays in the tree and is just feared. I'm pretty sure about it.
Radiant's top tower.
Well, we've seen a couple times Boom with that Shiva is actually being used for vision.
Oh, he went in.
Yeah, he does go in. Does have the BKB available. Well, Hex, Puppy, but there's the stun, and wow. Okay, he is dead.
Oof.
He has just died a horrible, horrible death. And
that is a pretty big oof. That's 2 minutes, and he just bought Hex, so he's actually dead for 2 minutes. The game could end off this. Yeah. If Secret realized they could take Roche and go straight down mid. Oh no.
Sure. They have the Refresher Shard on Roche now. Is this a double Ravage, I assume? It could be double Ignis Fatus actually does not work that way, right? I don't think they stack.
Roshan has fallen to the die.
No, they don't stack on top of each other, but you can use them delayed, obviously, yeah. Well. He found Shaker. This is a big start.
Kill, arrow, not able to connect. Tanisha pops the ult. Toby does have the leap. Looks like he'll be fine here. Aramis, blink available in 1 second, but he gets abyssal bladed by the Bear. Nice Fear. Might be able to find him. Does have his buyback. It just came off. Just had enough gold.
Oh, this push is so fast with the Bear.
Yeah, it is.
His Moon Shard was his last item. Just
okay.
What's the attack speed? It hits 3 times per second. 0.34.
With Mask of Madness enabled? That is
without Mask of Madness enabled.
Without? Oh yeah. My god. Ravage. There we go. Zai has 2. Will-O-Wisp is applied as well. Zai will likely Ravage it on nothing. Oh, there's
0.27 on the Bear. It hits 4 times a second with Mask of Madness.
Good god. Alright, well, Secret takes
honestly
game
super
1.
entertaining. Yeah, that was an entertaining game. I think both teams played very well. In the end, Secret do... I feel like they made... Epic?
Yes.
What color is the background of that? The fog. That's purple.
According to our yeah, I'm sorry, Cinder, we'll never know, unfortunately. We're gonna branch off into an amazing conversation, I'm sure.
Okay, Shannon, this is what's so powerful about Timber in this game is that Yapzor can do this. Now he can just be off the map. And now both mid and top are scared because they don't know what Shaker's doing. They have no vision pre-placed in this side of the map. They only had it in the bottom half. So whatever Shaker is doing, it's just a gamble. And like, from Secret's perspective, when they've played this top lane this aggressively and they're trying to shut down Beastmaster, when the region is this low in the lane from that aggressive playstyle, it makes it so appealing for Shaker to come up here. I think we're going to see first blood in a second on this Rubik, probably. Very, very easy kill.
There's the Fissure, and the question is who will take it. It's going to be Matumba Man. Toby does get the Courier kill, apparently. Puppy's Courier did die in that kill in the next 10 seconds, so we'll peruse the other lanes. I want to talk about Storm versus Invoker. As actually top lane, Aramis looks like he might find his way to the grave again. A beautiful block here from Yapzor. just sticking around the top lane, and it really pays off. Puppy, he does take a lot of damage from Toby, but Toby's not able to actually finish the job.
I like this. I like this focus.
Mid lane, looks like Nisha's going to be caught off guard here. The Chen did attempt to gank, but Puppy has TP'd to support his comrade in arms. Celery should be able to get out just fine. Might lose a creep, doesn't look like it actually. So looking at the mid lane now,
Fissure.
Fissure forces Boom to run the opposite direction.
Yeah, Sentry. He's dead.
Does have the Ghost Walk, but yeah, Sentry is more than enough. So looking at the mid lane, it's 30-9 in CS for the Storm versus 21-7 versus Invoker, so...
Put the fear into his heart in the game, right? Like, he's going to start playing more defensively and maybe lose CS because Shaker is missing. So this is like natural development of the lane. I would say that Storm pulls ahead by a bit. It's very difficult to be Invoker here early on.
Top lane looks to be an actual kill now. Nice block up again from Yapzor. Chant Tone will not connect this time, but more than enough to take out that pesky beast. So
hello.
Yapzor will finally get traded. Been a long time coming. And the last
summon the Invoker.
I'll actually go to big.
Yeah.
That kill.
Yeah, he got recalled up there at least by Chen, so he didn't have to TP. Actually,
for the kill into a tower, I suppose. Chad? See Yapzor, but Fissure actually expended.
Toby's dead top to Storm.
Top lane dead again, this time to Nisha's right click. Chad TPs. Gets the blood right. So yeah, Mataba Man now in the bot lane, which means basically a free tower.
Yep. He's coming in. He's just gonna run in. How much armor? 22 reactive armor. No way he dies. They just...
This will be a difficult one for sure. Get some damage, and the blood right as well. That is magic damage. Goes right through that physical armor, Cinderin.
Told you no way he dies.
Might find his way to the grave. Cinderin incorrect again. The caster's curse for real, but here comes the support from Nisha and company. That is 2 dead in the blink of an eye for Viking. Boom looks to be next.
Hey, Shannon, he died.
Super Saw.
He died, but really?
What?
Was it good? It was not very good. It was very ungood.
Unkillable, and he died
so
literally 5
let me correct
seconds later.
myself. I said in the start...
It was a wall. That is more like the Berlin Wall. Just falls very easily. So, well, I guess it wasn't so easy this time, but it's down now. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, they killed the timber. You're right. But it was really bad.
You're incorrect again. Yapzor. Telekinesis. There's the cold snap keeping him in place. He's trying to get off 1 stun before he goes.
This is good stuff. They get 2 kills now.
Onto Weaver, so that's a dead puppy. That is 2 for nothing. So
and should be a tower as well.
Yeah, exactly.
His eye is moving. He'll be too late. And he's definitely not unkillable, so...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Especially now that he doesn't have those ridiculous charges of...
Yeah, he had 22 armor when he TP'd in. I genuinely thought he was gonna live because he had 22 armor. Stacks. Oh.
It's the 10-minute mark, by the way. He's gonna get ruptured. They're gonna get the outpost as well.
Middle tower is under attack.
Attempting to TP out. This is gonna be close. No, the tornado keeps him in place. And a nice little turnaround there. It will be an exchange of outposts, it looks like.
No, now they didn't get the... I think going Battle Fury is completely fine. Maybe he gets the Yasha just to cover his bases a little bit in case they really ramp up the tempo. Puppy's dead top, by the way. Doing a pretty good job here, but... Rupture just lasts way too long.
Ruptured. Quite efficient. Shad looks like he just finished his Maelstrom. I thought he was going back to... Yeah, he's going back to 100. That is rough. And this was, in your mind, a questionable Invoker pick to begin with, right? Obviously, it's worse when he's just not blocked at all. RMS is dead. Looks like the tier 1 tower will follow suit.
Especially when you combine it with the carry that they last picked, right?
Tower is under attack.
There is a synergy with Tornado into Bloodright, but I thought their lineup really wanted an Alacrity tower hitter, like Lifestealer or Jugger, right?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's lower than a Crystal Maiden with boots. Just barely. God.
Wait, what is her base?
Isn't it like 275 or 280?
Yapzor doesn't have Blink Dagger yet, but they are smoked up. Him and Nisha. Nisha with
275.
Haste Rune, and they're squeezing in Toby. Bloodright is coming in though, but they're just going to stand in it. They don't really care, but the heal from Chen will keep Toby alive into the Rupture now. Nisha looks like he'll find the kill. Echo Slam being used, but not really to much effect. Nisha Still hasted on the high ground now. He's still ruptured, and he just dies. I don't have much of a choice there. Bit of a
Really nice hand of God.
Choose all the time. You can get
Radiant's
the
courier
dip
has been
from
killed.
Storm Spirit. Not too shabby. Zai looks to be getting chased right now. Toby, of course, not having primal roar at the moment. Nice cold snap keeping Zai in place, though, and that will result in another. So Viking, despite being kind of down in the farm, are doing a good job of getting some kills.
Oh my
Another
God.
courier! How many couriers have died? Honestly, it's like
It's happening top lane right now. As a support, you can clear the whole wave by just Shukuchi plus the swarm. It's a level 1 swarm, but it's enough to keep the wave in place that you can kill it off and get back up. And Puppy's finding a lot of extra farm this way.
Or in the jungle, Amisha into the cold snap, and it will be enough. Beautifully layered there. Viking and another high value target taken out, but I mean, looking at the net worth, it just, I mean, obviously that helps, but still, like this patch, we've talked about it before, it just doesn't feel like there's as big of an impact from these kills, but might be another one, Yapsor. Whoa, did he just Echo Slam?
Yep.
What's that?
Don't know.
Dire's
That's
bottom tower
another good
is
kill
under
and
attack.
into a tier 1 tower. This will give them
Yep.
Dire's bottom tower has
be around the
fallen.
2 to scout so that it dies and they can get double-digit couriers. So yeah, Puppy's just being this annoying pest.
Yep.
This top lane,
Radiant's top
repeatedly
tower
getting
is
these
under attack.
not
Radiant
only courier
are
kills, but the
scanning.
pushing the lanes and whatnot. And I mean, you were saying he's not. I mean, you're saying the Ags is far away. It's actually not that far away anymore. He already gained 1,000 gold. Since,
They saw him.
he was going for the courier. Oh, he actually a very quick time lapse, but does take off cold snap. All right, well, looks like he is likely dead finally. Did require
what this
3
reminds me
heroes,
of?
though.
This reminds me of Ad Finum, maybe next time playing Bounty Hunter. Like,
Oh yeah.
just actually running, placing offensive wards around the enemy base and just running around trying to kill couriers. And when the enemy team is finally pissed off enough, they show up with 3 or 4 heroes to guarantee the kill, and then they still feel bad about themselves afterwards because they brought 3 or 4 heroes to get that kill on the support, right? It's really reminding me of that. Just that this Weaver is also killing waves, which Bounty Hunter obviously wasn't. So it's like almost an improved version in some aspects. It's like the amount of space that he's generating when you think about it, right?
Not enough space in this case. Roshan has gone to Mike.
Yep, nicely done.
Radiant's bottom
Again,
tower
the
is under
timing in the
attack.
mid game for their lineup.
Sure. I mean, Shad is 1,000 gold ahead of everybody in the game right now. Has the Maelstrom BKB.
Yeah. Oh, is he going to rupture here?
A lot of levels.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, goodness gracious, Zai. That is quite a bit of damage, my friend. He will easily be cleaned up as a result. And I'm sure there's a site you can go to after, but I'm not sure.
Shad?
Shad getting initiated on. Bloodright will not really do too much, but the roar, the counter roar, I should say, on Matama Man doesn't do that much in the end. The hero rupture. Not sure who that's actually on, but they're going to be able to clean up the Beastmaster. It's a 1-for-1 for the Earthshaker. There's 2 separate fights going on right now. Zai was the one ruptured again and will be brought down again. Unfortunate for him. Ends up being a 2-for-2 is now Puppy and Matumba look to be on the run as Shad still with that Aegis intact. Nice cold snap into the Bloodright. Looks like the ult will be popped by Troll, which will only delay the inevitable death here.
It's fun seeing him run after a Bloodseeker that's more than hasted. I just can't.
So
Top
hard.
tower is under attack.
I think this is the best partner for it in the whole game, though. Playing it with Storm is so insane. Like, let's see here. So, gonna get this kill. I imagine he'll time lapse him. There you go. He just gave him 1,500 mana.
Excellent.
It's basically
Dire's
Omega
top
Coddle.
tower is under attack.
I'm like, I don't understand why this needs both benefits. I feel like just being able to use it on a teammate is enough.
Yep, I kind of agree. I actually thinking more. I think this might be the best Aghanims in the whole game on my list right now. I don't know what I would.
Rubik would have something to say about that. Cinderin.
Rubik would die.
Rubik, he's dead. Primal roar onto Puppy.
Oh, you tornado too early. I think maybe time lapse.
And
Yeah.
he will time lapse himself, and he's fine. Well, he's out of mana though.
He has Arcane Ring.
Potentially find him.
He's fine.
There we go. Another Shukuchi.
Where's the courier? No courier.
No courier before he dies. You never know though. He still has time.
If he gets another 25 mana here, he can lapse. He's
Oh, the bounty rune is so close. But meanwhile, bottom lane, a little bit of pressure being applied, but not any real damage. Tower. So let's do some itemization talks and updates. Nisha has the Orchid to go along with the Bloodstone right now, as they are going to find Shen, who's mega dead. Matamaman finishes BKB, so has the Yasha Basher 10-second BKB.
Yeah, he's pretty strong right now.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
Now it's only Roar. He can power through Rupture with Battle Trance as long as he gets to not Battle Trance the Bloodseeker, who's the one guy he can't catch. Oh my god, another kill bot. They gave him mana again.
But could be a potential kill onto Puppey. Oh, it is. So I mean, that's a fair trade if you're Viking here.
Yeah, that's good.
Very happy with that. Ideal scenario, they'll be able to find a pickoff before actually.
Oh, Puppey got greedy for the rune.
Yep, and
there was a bait
for it. But no Roche as of yet.
And Puppey doesn't lose his courier. He has played the courier game. And
if
Toby,
you want to have access, you have it. Now Toby blinks away. Don't think they'll find him. Another Timber Chain coming up though. All right. Lowe's can actually get rooted here from the clumsy net. There's Nisha just jumping all over the place. Will he get time lapse? Is he getting close? Oh, there he goes, but he didn't really get that much mana back, so a little bit late to the party was Puppey. Not as full value as you would like if you're a Secret fan right now, but Troll Warlord, completely decimated. It's the farm of Bloodseeker, just ripping through everybody. Finally, the BKB pop from Shad. That'll result in an Earthshaker kill, so...
Very good target selection from Viking. Indicated Troll and Bloodseeker
are by Tornado, and looks like he is dead as well. Does Yule's off a little bit. Oh, the TP, oh my god, he hits hard. Oh, he did for 1 second. Is that the wild axes being applied for that?
I think so. Actually, wait, was it? It just didn't really work out the way he wanted to. He didn't get full mana again.
Oh my god. He was a quarter second away from getting, not that this outpost really matters in terms of the gold and whatnot. Shad, well. Get buffed up, and Zaya is going to attempt to get out. He Lotus Orbs himself. They're trying to get Puppey taken out. He gets very low, and then finally, the extra damage from Invoker able to finish him off. And with that, I believe Secret is now on the run. Yapster with the Shadow Amulet. Oh! The Roar expended, but they will find the kill. See if they can get more on top of this. Is Matamaman actually showing bottom, forcing a TP in the form of the Invoker. He is now working towards
a free rush.
Yeah, and that leaves Roche.
This game's starting to look real good for Viking now.
It feels like these fights, Puppey is just not in the position. I'm not going to criticize Puppey, but this felt like the time-lapse has had zero impact because he's had to use it on himself several times.
Oh, big ball bottom.
They're going to jump in onto Invoker, see if they can get this kill before the Roshan is taken out, but the TP from Aramis.
Over here.
He's going to force Nisha away. Looks like he's going to just zip TP. Good to go.
They get a base tower, but I think that's still a great trade for Viking overall. Getting this enemy outpost top, if they can find that in the bottom half of the map while they have a wave just now, that would be great.
I mean, that's a big if considering the fact that Puppey is just continually doing it.
Radiant are scanning.
Very annoying all game. And there's the zip stolen from Aramis trying to chase Nisha, but will instead be going for the Weaver. Puppey, cold snapped again, and down he goes. He is working towards a, at least on this side of the map, with a wave, then
big item
benefit them greatly. Bullet pushing continues from Secret. Zai, it might cost him his life. Does have the halberd now, but yeah, that was a very ambitious TP as the cold snap again. Cold snap has been kind of the MVP, it feels like, for Viking. It has been mega value. Down Zai goes again.
Dire's bottom.
If he gets lifted there, that gets nasty quickly.
You know, the reason Puppey is now struggling a bit to have more of an impact on pushing waves because he hasn't found a courier kill. That gives him all the confidence he needs. It's been an eternity since these courier kills. He's gonna be found with the Tornado, but with Shakuchi away to safety. And at least Boom in a very awkward position, and they're just gonna blow him up.
Wow, that was such an overextension.
And this is what you were talking about. I mean, the experience from Secret showing in spades in this play at the very least. They find two.
A feast for my beast.
And Vikings actually pretty lucky that it's not more than that.
able to play way more to have the extra status resistance.
I mean, he's
in BKB,
10-second BKB for
top lane, big zip.
Top lane, yeah. We have the Orchid applied to Rubik. That's going to be an easy peasy kill. And now the Roar onto the Weaver again into the silence from the Blood Ride. Do they have enough to actually take him out? Looks like he will also expend the Rupture for that. So now Shad whipping the owner applied. Getting a nice Blood Ride onto 2, but it's already going to be the death of the Beastmaster. And there's the bash onto Shad. He's trying to right-click away. Matama Man, I think he will win this battle every single time, but there, Spirit Vessel applied.
He didn't BKB, he got disarmed.
And he still has the BKB, 10 seconds.
Oh, this
has
is
Satanic as well.
That is...
Will not expend any of it.
Dude, it's so sad to watch Troll ulting when he's disarmed. It's like you feel like the most useless 20,000 net worth on the whole. I think it would be really good on the Weaver, right? It feels like?
Well, that's true, yeah. He does have ninja gear, but overkill.
A golden thread.
On a teammate. Basically every single time, unless he's roared, right? So.
Zip in onto the Bloodseeker at half HP, pops the BKB, and with that, Seeker's gonna be very happy with that exchange if they don't lose anybody. But Yapsor, time lapsed into the Roar now, but it's a double Roar thanks to the Lotus Orb. Into the Sunstrike on top of it. Yapsor still has Echo Slam, taking extra damage now as Toby's gonna apply some more. Looks like he will find his death. It's a 2-for-1 as mostly supports have gone to the grave. Echo Slam used. Yapsor is still alive somehow. Now Nisha's gonna turn the tables onto Toby himself, who's gonna get Lotus on top of Matumba's right clicks. Looks like they will find that one in turn, so it's a 3-for-1 somehow. Amazing turnaround from Secret. Now they're chasing Boom, but don't have vision. It's good here, for sure.
Radiant are
This is a
Blink Yules, so let's have some items.
This is such an important moment. If they... Oh, I don't think Matsu's the guy they want to find. I think Puppy can connect in time.
They're going to telekinesis. He's going to pop his BKB immediately. Still has his ult available. Shad. Looks like he might be on the run. Still has his BKB. They're going to blow up Rubik. And this looks to be a dead Beastmaster, which means Viking need to GTFO immediately. Shad gets off his Rupture as the double kill for Nisha comes in tow. That's 3-for-0. This is a complete stomp of a fight, which will lead to Roche, and no doubt. And Volker looks to be the 4th. That's a triple kill for Nisha. Bloodseeker, the only survivor. Just a wrist. He starts fighting. They know they can't commit on him because if they try too hard, they're just going to get a time-lapse off on the troll and they've spent all their resources. And on top of that, that was Matsu's level 25 fight, so he could Battle's Trance Dispel Roar with the strong Dispel. So even that didn't work. And it's starting to... Who gets
kind of felt like this was... I think give it to Nisha, probably. It feels like the game... Like, it wasn't inevitable. Like, Viking did some really good moves, but they were under so much pressure to keep playing in a stellar way. And once again, I think they've played a really good game of Dota, just like in game 1, but the clock just feels like it's ticking, right? They're working against it all the time. And now that Secret has finally reached their peak, I just don't know if they have the damage anymore. There's too much sustain. Troll is mega farmed, Storm is mega farmed, Timber is, and then they have the Weaver save plus a Shaker protection. Like it's just too many problems for their draft to really handle anymore.
Gonna clean out the last of the outer pick up Ags.
I think it will still be super good.
I mean, you want it to be super good because it's fun to watch, right?
Yeah. Oh, Timber. They found Zai. Is Halberd here?
Duels up. Here comes the Storm. Looking for the Invoker. Gets Lotus Orb up. Double BKB. There's now Boom on the run, but Matama Man jumps in onto the Chen. Gets off his ult though, so the extra healing is there. Matama Man's just going to clean him up very shortly thereafter. Sheep onto Bloodseeker. Pops the BKB. Now they're going to turn the tables onto Nisha, but there's the time lapse again. Getting telekinesis into the Sunstrike, so they do find the Storm. A huge kill for Viking as the buyback from Chen is here as well. Matamba Man gets Lotus Orb up and he has no mana. My goodness, that thing is ridiculous. The EMP shreds him. That is the Aegis. For Storm with no buyback. I feel like maybe if he had buyback, he would probably... Maybe...
Yeah, he'll probably use it.
Matamba Man pops the BKB and this looks like a losing fight, but the Echo Slam comes in! Chen, that is a dieback. huge ultimate from Yapzor. See if this ends up turning the fight or not. Toby using the Havoc Hammer to full effect to get everybody inside of that Blood Right. Excellent usage. And that's going to help win this fight in spades for Viking, despite losing.
It's still a big mountain to climb, but
I mean, they have
3 cores without buyback.
Yeah.
This is... Let's see how much they can get here. Can they end? Wait, they can... Can they actually end?
Fortification. So Storm is back at 5.
Storm is alive with
Storm
buyback.
does
Okay.
have buyback now.
Yeah.
So it's taken in his favor.
He's going to kill the wave. Yoink.
There he goes. And yeah, perfect timing to get 2 waves, in fact. They will be able to get the range, maybe even the melee. And there is, again, the Ags coming into play for Nisha. But they will lose mid-racks. But that is, and they still have a major lead in that. Wait, okay, backdoor protection is there now. And yeah, they have to back. The defense is here, and again, the electric vortex. Nisha just being extremely annoying. That high ground. Almost turned it. And I do believe... Nope, Timbersaw still has no buyback. 300 gold. Zai, get to work, bro. It's time. He is mega farm. Has that sheep stick. Here's the jump in. It's going to be on Toby. Very low already, and there's the Chen heal, but it's not going to be enough. He's timber chained to death. 90 seconds, no buyback for him.
That is big. They don't know this, though. He has the cooldown ready, so for all they know, Toby could have buyback here. Really, really big moment for Viking. They feel like we can't stay cornered in our base. We know Roche is a real threat. It could even be up right now. We're going to do the long smoke around to try to get a backstab on Secret that we're expecting, rightfully so, to sit on this high ground. This is very, once again, pretty textbook stuff from Viking, but piercing in here is so difficult if they don't find Weaver. And even if they do, he has the Aeon disc. So
yeah, this will definitely help.
Puppy has 900 move speed. Okay. He's killing a... Oh, it wasn't a courier that time. It was a hawk.
So Matumba with double damage. So this is and a Divine Rapier, by the way. Don't know if we mentioned that. They will be going for Roche, and this will be very, very fast. I want to see Troll Ags. Please, God, let me see Troll Ags. Sounds so bad.
Can you give it to Shaker?
Or Shaker for sure. Or Zai. Yep, Zai will at least hold on to it for now, and he
okay, they give it
so
to
it's
Tim,
going to be double Chakram.
Yeah, also great.
Oh, boy, they're going to find Chen. And that's no buyback. And now you're...
I think so, right? Don't they just add 6k still? I want to say.
Or was it the... I can't remember...
I mean, if you look at if you look at the net worth advantage, they absolutely do count. But I think it's flat 6k. I think so. I could be wrong.
That's 12k right there then. BKB popped by Matumba. Actually, that was his Minotaur horn. He's going to take the range. Drax, no problem. The jump in again from Nisha.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Trying to create as much space as possible, as Matumba Man will now go to work again with that Divine Rapier and the melee racks now. Be able to lifesteal a whole lot thanks to that Spirit Vessel.
Oh, they
has 3 charges remaining. Oh, they're going to jump in. This might be the fight now. Aegis will be consumed immediately. There's the Echo Flame onto 2 with the double chakram as well, but it's not enough. The BKBs pop galore. They will get the melee racks, and Matumba Man might be on the run now. He has to be careful. He does have the Divine Rapier, remember. Again, the jump in Nisha with the double stun here from the Electric Vortex Shad. Absolutely no problem. I think Secret are trying to run away, trying to save this Divine Rapier. And it looks like they will be successful at that, at least. But the Earthshaker's dead. They did trade a full Rax for it.
That was such a fast reaction from the Rubik. He immediately lifted Yapzor after the Echo. For the most part, double items.
You're at the 59-minute mark. Yapzor getting ready for a potentially big Echo Slam. The jump in with the Shivas activated. Again, Toby is the choice. He pops the BKB. And Secret might fall back as a result of this. We'll see. Cold Snap into the Telekinesis. Lotus Orb applied down to Puppy. He's going to Yules. Here comes the extra damage. Electric Vortex onto multiple heroes again. Toby finally goes down, but does have buyback. That is a big one. He's going to use it.
Your storm was coming.
Matumba Man and company. Looks like they're going to attempt to take out these creeps. Turn into a real game of Dota, I'll tell you what. Shad, they're trying to bait this Oh, wait, he already used the BKB.
Radiant
down to 5. Ballista! Is that good on anybody? It's Troll? Troll? Nah, he doesn't want to be ranged. I guess. I don't know.
Give it to Weaver so he can reach the couriers.
Oh,
this will be a big kill.
Yep, he died. It could be a dieback.
This one's bad.
Beastmaster gets abyssaled now. Gets force-staffed to relative safety. Does have his roar available. Will have to expend it onto Matumba Man. But Rubik actually dies on the sideline, and he does not have buyback. Shad is forced to use his BKB. They have nothing to pierce it, so he will get back safely. Now the jump in again onto Chen. Did not mean to rhyme that, but he's dead. Does have buyback, of course. So it's going to be a 4v5 no matter how you look at this. Oh boy, Zai gets Woodland Striders. The regen on these are ridiculous.
Oh, perfect for
60.
Timber. He can make his own trees to cut all the time.
That's true. That's extra pure damage from the Whirling Death, my friend. Looks like this Rax is going to be the main focus for now. There's the jump in from the Troll Warlord. It's a 45 Echo Slam onto a couple of heroes, and Invoker's going to die, but buy back into the game immediately. This is going to be the mid-Rax now. Nisha playing this. I mean, Secret are playing this a little bit safe, mainly because Matumba Man is kind of naked with this Divine Rapier. But they find the opening onto Bloodseeker. He pops the Satanic, but they disarm him. And there's another Echo Slam from Yapsor, finally using that Refresher Shard. The buyback onto the Bloodseeker now. Secret. They're kind of blocked off by the Yapsor fissure, at least they were for a moment.
Just making trees.
The trees are being made. Pure damage from Whirling Death is out of control. Matumba Man pops the BKB. There's a jump in again from Nisha. There's the double electric vortex. Will this be enough? It will. That's 3 dead. And this is likely the end for Viking GG in this series, as Toby will die back and Bloodseeker looks to be next. What a game of dotes.
Radiant's middle tower
Awesome.
is under
That
attack.
was a
Only
really
2
great
neutral
game.
5s though, Synderen, but that's okay.
Radiant's middle tower
Well done,
is
everyone. We did it.
Team
What a great
68
series.
Victory.
1,000 net worth.
Yeah.
Did
I
not
don't know if people expected, or rather, I don't know how many people expected this series to be this interesting. I think in a lot of people's minds,